And I'm not sure if open mic will be up after that or not because I still got 2 writers that hadn't showed up, but I'll let you know their last pass. Okay, Greg Pratt, Ricky Randolph, Skylar Geer. Again, we want to thank Brian Howell from WFMCJams.com. Yeah, it comes out every Sunday night, has for 2 or 3 years now. And, I mean, he does this on his own time and everything. And so, thank you, Brian. We love you and for all your support and the things you do for the writers. We do.
What? Oh, no.
Anyways, Ricky, can I hear you, please?
Check 1, 2. I'm fine.
And Greg Pratt.
Check, check.
You know, y'all, we have a wonderful
Check,
songwriter
1, 2.
here tonight, Miss Patty Ryan.
Check,
I just
1,
want to acknowledge her. She's one of my incredible favorite writers. She's so awesome. Hey, Patty, it's good to see you. Y'all give her a hand. Looking for love in all the wrong places. And other hits.
Check 1, 2. Can you get a tiny bit more vocal, Debbie? Besides that, I think we're golden.
Okay, I think we got it. And Skylar?
Check 1, 2, mic check, check. Sounds good to me.
All right, now having a nice hand, Skylar Geer, Greg Pratt, and Ricky Randolph.
You want to go or me? Me? All right, my name is Skylar Geer, Skylar spelt with an A. I'm from Sandy, Utah. If you don't know where that is, about 24 hours west. I'll play a few songs and I hope you enjoy. This first one's called Bag on It. I co-wrote it with a friend of mine named Priscilla Block, and it's kind of about a relationship you're done with and the other person isn't done, but you're done. Driving home from work, decided to take the scenic route. Little did I know I saw you kissing on you-know-who. You've got the guts to tell me you were out with your mom, but I saw your face in a place where it don't belong. So I put a bag on it, a bag on it. The trash is where I put you, and I put a bag on it, a bag on it. I'm sorry, honey, I've got to put a bag on it, a bag on it. This relationship is through, and I put a bag on you. You call me up at 3 a.m., said you need to talk. I guess he left you again. What a shock. So here I am on the road to you. Took about a mile, turned the truck around, remembering all you put me through when I put a bag on it, bag on it. The trash is where I put you when I put a bag on it, a bag on it. This relationship is through and I put a bag on it, a bag on it. I'm sorry, honey, I've got to put a bag on you. I never thought I'd say I'm looking forward to garbage day, so I can put a bag on it, a bag on it. I'm sorry, honey, I've got to put a bag on it, a This relationship is through when I put a bag on it, a bag on it. The trash is where I put you when I put a bag on you.
Good job, Skylar Geer.
Thank you.
Here's Greg Pratt.
Hey y'all, my name's Greg Pratt. I'm kind of new to Nashville still. It's been about 4 months. I was born in Memphis and grew up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We probably got a lot of UT fans here. Yeah, I figured that. But then I found my way here. This is a song about a girl I dated a while ago. And she's one of those that would make you make those wrong decisions just because they were more fun. Yeah, right, something like that. The song's called Little Devil. That's why they called it a Little Devil on My Shoulder. Here we go. I said, hey girl, I know what you mean. No promises or diamond ring. Now that ain't your kind of thing, but I like your style. You got me licking my lips, thinking about your kiss. And you know I'd crack 1,000 whips to see you swing them hips. I said, hey, little devil, get down on my level. When you go down low, you rock my world. Dancing in them cowgirl boots, showing off your southern roots. You shake that thing like I've never seen. I said, hey, little devil, come sit with me on my shoulder, and I will show you everything. Now it's just so easy with you and me in the city. And you know that I get bolder when you're on my shoulder. I hear you loud and clear. Just hand me another beer, 'cause I can't say no when you whisper in my ear. I said, hey, little devil, get down on my level. When you go down low, you rock my world. Dancing in them cowgirl boots, showing off your southern roots. You shake that thing like I've never seen. I said, hey, little devil, come sit with me on my shoulder, and I will show you everything. Now you're so bad, but it feels so good. It puts me in that make love mood. And I know it's wrong, but you turn me on, and there's no way in hell I'd ever want to be right. I said, hey, little devil, get down on my level. When you go down low, you rock my world. Dancing in them cowgirl boots, showing off your southern roots. You shake that thing like I've never seen. I said, hey, little devil, come sit with me on my shoulder, and I'll show you everything.
Greg Pratt.
Thank y'all.
Way to go, Greg.
Love you, Debbie.
Right back at you. And here's Ricky Randolph.
It's gonna be a cold, lonely night without you here to hold me just right. Georgia's got you on my mind. I can still feel the flames like this town was on fire. But there's no way it could burn again. From the dark clouds hanging overhead to the tears rolling off my skin, another drop of whiskey, yeah, it's clear. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. The water shines with your reflection. Those city lights I used to see in your eyes. Now my whole world's turned gray. You set my heart on fire and threw the ashes away. But there's no way it could burn again. From the dark clouds hanging overhead to the tears rolling off my skin, another drop of whiskey, yeah, it's clear. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. Through the lightning and the wind, I can see the smoke still rising from a love that had to end. There's no way it could burn again. From the dark clouds hanging overhead to the tears rolling off my skin, another drop of whiskey, yeah, it's clear. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. Thank you.
Here's Skylar Geer.
All right, this is a song I wrote. It's called It's Funny How Love, just basically describing how in life love can really make you do some crazy things. She's hanging on to a note of a song I wrote during her freshman year. Spoke of a time when I told her she was pretty. I whispered in her ear. Nobody told me the road I was on was gonna be this tough. And at the time she didn't think I was good enough. It's funny how love will take you places you've never seen, like driving across the states just to get to the beach. It's funny how love will take you places you've never seen, like looking down into that empty bottle of whiskey. It's funny how love, it's funny how love, it wasn't always easy, it took some time. I had to fight off some jerk who kept feeding you lines. I still remember our first kiss, standing in the cold rain. Her eyes had a glow from the moon, and I could hardly breathe. It's funny how love will take you places you wouldn't have thought. Kissing somebody up against a car in a high school parking lot. And it's funny how love will take you places you never seen. Like driving from state to state just to get to the beach. It's funny how love, it's funny how love, it's funny. With all your friends and family right by your side, she looks at you and smiles and says, till the day I die. Funny how love, it's funny how love, it's funny, funny how love. Thank you.
Good job there, Skylar. And here's
Appreciate
Greg Pratt.
All right, well, back where I come from, it's a real big sin to waste alcohol. And it's a real sin, big sin to sip it, too. So, anyways, I wrote a song about this one guy back home. This is the kind of guy you'd either like him or you'd hate him. There ain't no in between. His name was Zach, and Lord, I won't tell you his last name. But there's a song that I wrote about this guy and his ways. It's called Drunk Up. Came here to party, yeah, I mean right now. It's been a long day at work, and it's time to black out. I can't be the only one around. I'm just itching to pound them down. I guess my last paycheck is gonna put me the ground, but I'm gonna get drunk up. I'm gonna fill my cup up with that homemade stuff that'll put hair on my chest. That I'm gonna drink it down and raise hell in this no-name town. Now, I won't remember you, but you'll sure as hell remember me. Now pour me one, now pour me 12. Bartender, unload that shell. 'Cause there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be drinking alone. Now y'all come and drink with me. We all have those kinds of days, you see, but we all come here to chug up our beer and take a stranger home. Now I'm gonna get drunk up here, let me fill your cup up with that homemade stuff that'll put hair on your chin. I'm gonna drink it down and raise hell in some no-name town. Now I won't remember you, but you'll sure as hell remember me. Now I know we just met, and to you I'm just some dumb drunk guy. But girl, I think I love you. that's probably a lie. But what's love even taste like? Does it taste like Bud Light? Does it buzz you all right? And if that's the case, I've been loving you all night. Now wait, hold on. That didn't come out right. So what I meant to say was, how about we get drunk up here? Let me fill your cup up with that homemade stuff that'll put hair on your chest and your grandmama's too. I'm gonna drink it down and raise hell in some no-name town. I won't remember you, but you'll sure as hell remember me. I won't remember you, but you'll sure as hell remember me. Thank y'all. Don't drink like that. I don't even drink like that, but it's a good story, right? Shut up, Charlie. You know me too well. Back off.
I'm staring at the ceiling, or could it be I'm looking at the floor? I'm numb without any feeling, 'cause I don't know where my heart is anymore. If you feel uneasy, there's nothing better to do. Here's something that might be easy for you. Won't you drop on by, change my luck, take my world and blow it up. If it's not enough, rip out my heart, take the parts, throw them all out in the front yard. If there's nothing better to do, won't you drop on by? Like me, the table's empty, and your chair is just a chair without you. You took the best part of me. That doesn't mean I missed the worst part too. Lonely, 1 and 1 still makes 2. Hurting me shouldn't be so simple, but it's like breathing in for you. Won't you jump on by, change my luck, take my world, blow it up. If it's not enough, rip out my heart, take the parts, throw them all out in the front yard. If there's nothing better to do, get thicker, my patience wearing thin. The path is getting wider, this road has to bend. Won't you drop on by, change my luck, take my world, blow it up. If it's not enough, rip out my heart, take the parts, throw them all out in the front yard. If there's nothing better to do, jump on down.
Ricky Randolph.
Thank you. Hey, Joe.
That has to be my favorite song you do, man. Every time.
These guys have got one more each. Once again, is James Arthur Ferguson here? Or Matt McCluskey? Okay, open mic is up after the next 3 songs. Jamie Wilson, Chris Matthews, Eric Einhorn, and David W. Jacobson. Y'all are going to be up after this round. It's going to be one song each, so be tuned and ready to go. We got one more from Skylar Geer.
All right, this is a song I wrote about my girlfriend. It's called Out Drink Us All. Rolling on up in my Jeep, there's a hazel-eyed beauty smiling at me. Ask her on a date, man, she's so sweet. Now she's riding shoddy in the passenger seat. Head up to the mountain, she cracks open a can. She can throw them back with the best of a man. I ain't much of a drinker, but she puts me in the mood when she's got a little buzz from a B-52. Me and her like to party all night, throwing back shots till it's daylight. I gotta watch my step, I just might fall in love with a girl who could out-drink us all. Jack D, Jim Bacardi, a Southern Comfort kiss from her to me. Yeah, the taste of her kiss makes it tough to breathe. Got a heart full of gold, and now I'm a thief. Me and her like to ride all night, throwing back shots till it's daylight. I gotta watch my step, I just might fall in love with a girl who could out-drink us all. I might have to take her down by the lake and see where this tequila leads me. Me and her like to ride all night, throwing back shots till it's daylight. I gotta watch my step, I just might fall in love with a girl who could out-drink us all. Thank you. My name is Skylar Geer. Find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that. Appreciate it.
And thank you for playing, Skylar.
Thank you for having me.
And here's Greg Pratt.
Again, thank you for having us, Debbie, for sure. And great round.
Thank you for playing. This is a good round, y'all.
Yes, man, it feels good. Again, if you want to find me and how to follow me, much of what I do is on Instagram. It's Greg Pratt Country, all lowercase, all one word. This last song came to me about a year and a half ago, and a young girl posted on Instagram a picture of two pairs of boots, a pair of cowboy boots and a pair of cowgirl boots, and the caption of the picture says, "I know how a boy should treat a woman, or how a man should treat a woman, because I've listened to country music." So the song I wrote from that has a simple title, and it's called Country Music. If you want to know how to treat a girl, it's not as tough as it looks. You can't find it on the internet or read it in a book. Just turn on a country song and follow directions. A real man loves his woman right and keeps her warm at night. Through the fire and the rain, the pleasure and the pain, I'll keep loving you with all I have and all I am. 'Cause when you hear that guitar playing, say you love me too. 'Cause there ain't anything I wouldn't do. Country music taught me how to love you. And Alan would remember when life threw curves his way, and all Willie would have on his mind were blue eyes in the rain. And Garth would keep on loving her if tomorrow never came. Girl, I swear upon my soul I love you just the same. Through the fire and the rain, the pleasure and the pain, I'll keep loving you with all I have and all I am. 'Cause when you hear that guitar playing, say you love me too. 'Cause there ain't anything I wouldn't do. Country music taught me how to love you. You know they say all you need are 3 chords and the truth. But girl, I know that in my heart it's just 3 words and you. So when you hear that guitar playing, say you love me too. 'Cause there ain't anything I wouldn't do. Country music taught me how to love you. Yes, it did. Thank y'all.
Greg Pratt.
Love you, Debbie.
Oh, right
Thank y'all.
back at you, Greg.
My name's Ricky Randolph. RichardRandolphMusic.com is my website. I have CDs for sale. And here's 3 chords and the truth. It's about life, teaching my daughter about life. Yeah, my little girl said, hey, Daddy, put the top down. We were driving through life in every little small town. There were a lot of little rocks laying all around. Made it hard to keep our feet flat on the ground. Well, you can put your life in a paper cup, leave it out in the rain and it won't fill up. Still we're gonna have just enough to get us home back to Little Rock. There's an ocean that flows through the river, my dear, through the Cumberland banks where it disappears. Hey, now all the little fish swim to the top, trying to find their way back home to Little Rock. Well, you can put your life in a paper cup, leave it out in the rain and it won't fill up. Still we're gonna have just enough to get us home back to Little Rock. 'Cause stars are just raindrops from up above. If the first don't hit you, you know the second one does. There's a creek that flows through the river, my dear, and it follows the coast until the coast is clear. Hey, now all the big fish swim to the top, trying to find their way back home to Little Rock. Trying to find their way back home to Little Rock. Yeah, my little girl screamed, hey, Daddy, put the top down.
Ricky Randolph.
Thank you so much.
Greg Pratt, Skylar Geer. That was awesome, y'all.